Всем привет! Вы на канале Endgame Channel. С вами Михалыч. И мы продолжаем проходить Mafia 3 ремейк. Так. Да-да-да, мясника нужно убить. Смотрим, куда нам нужно. Вот сюда вот нам нужно теперь, наконец-то. Вот оно что. Вот оно что и вот оно как. Так, вот тачка. Вот на тачке на этой и полетим. Вернуться к Берку. Возвращаемся к Берку. Ах ты, блин, урода, пытался объехать и засандалил взад дорогую иномарку. Летим теперь. Посмотрим, что оно и как оно будет. Во как. Во как. Во как.
What's this all about?
Getting ready for some company. Barbieri should be here any minute now.
Barbieri's coming here.
So he claims. Never known the man to be a liar. I just got off the phone with him. I told him if he wanted to settle up, he'd be here waiting.
For fuck's sake, Burke, you don't ever tell your enemy when and where you're gonna set up the
Ah,
ambush.
Christ, you're much too serious about all this. It takes the fun out of it. Besides, that's the worst that could happen.
You could get us all killed.
Aye, that I could. It's all right. It's just Nicky.
Ники прилетела.
Butcher and his boys are right behind me.
You sure?
If there's one benefit to being your miserable dot, it's I know what a posse of Dago assholes out for blood looks like. I'll call them out with a spotlight on the water tower.
We'll load up some barrels with a special petrol mixer cooked up. Scatter them across the yard. A bullet will take them out. So don't be close to them when they blow. I'm gonna snipe those guinea fucks from the crane. You should head up to the roof.
Давай крышу, давай.
One last thing. You try to cut and run, I'll planch myself. We clear?
I'll see you when this is done.
You might.
You all right back there, lass?
What's that? My die asking how I'm doing? Whatever have I done to warrant such fucking concern?
Ah, shite, girl. A simple yes or no would have been fine.
Так, ну давай.
They're almost on ya.
Вот едут, вот они. Вот они, вот они.
Your mom flowers.
Keep coming and I'll ram me flute up your poovy.
Есть.
Up there, right side.
Вот едет.
How's your head feeling now, Da?
Есть
I feel
минус.
like there's fucking fire ants crawling through me brain.
Poor bastards must be starving.
Ждем-с. Еще
On your left,
едут.
lad.
Давай. На. Ах ты гад.
Oh, you assholes got me all horned up now.
Ах ты зараза такая.
Oh, you assholes got me all horned up now. Woo, that's right.
The eggplant rolling cunts finally decided to show.
Че, все? Да ладно вам.
Hey, I don't give two fucks about Burke's little pet niglet. I want the Mick alive. Got it? I'm gonna give him an ass fucking he's never gonna fucking forget. Bring him back fucking alive, that cocksucker.
Ты, блин.
How you like that?
откуда зараза стреляет? Вот падла одно. Есть еще одна падла. Есть еще одна. Так. Блин, да патронов нет.
You messed with the wrong Irish girl, you bastard! Come on, spook. Just fucking nick me.
Откуда во? Во как.
Should have saved a bullet or two.
A nigger and a Mick working together. Fuck me. I never thought I'd live to see the day.
What can I say? Brave new world.
Still alive then?
I see the legs still giving you fits, huh, fucko?
Ah, fuck you. You won't be so cocky once I take the acetylene to you.
Fuck you! What do you think happens next, huh? You're gonna die, motherfucker. You're gonna hold next to me. You, your whole organization. You're gonna suck my dick in hell.
Во как. В голову.
You alright?
Grab his legs. Time to get him into the garage. Fat cunt.
We were never able to reconstruct precisely what happened to Barbieri, primarily because his body wasn't found until the mid-1980s. The Army Corps of Engineers was dredging the bottom of the Mississippi River, and his remains were found in the trunk of an old car. Both legs were broken so many times there was barely any bone left.
Так. Мясника убили. Тап, короче. Это что? Это дополнительное задание? Или это основное? Не понял. Сюжетное. Нужно вот сюда ехать. Если сюжетное, тогда поехали. Вырубаем эту балалайку и полетели. По сюжету нужно туда, так поехали туда. Если по сюжету туда нужно, тогда едем. Летим. Видим, что здесь.
I'll not leave thee, thy lone one, to pine on the stem. Since the lonely are sleeping, go sleep there with him.
You already finished with Barbieri?
Barbieri? No. By a long shot. Already told you. Die slow. As for you, show up like Lazarus himself. And I'm thinking to myself, this jockey bastard is either one of the luckiest sons of bitches that's ever lived, or the kind of man that invites rotten damn luck. So goddamn sure it was the latter. I have to admit, I was wrong about you.
You can thank me by calling me by my name.
Aye. Lincoln it is, then. It's funny. Things get taken from us. We convince ourselves we have to go out and inflict the pain on someone else. A little mend what's busted up inside of us. But it doesn't. No.
It done.
Spent my entire goddamn life scratching and clawing at anyone that came along. Even if they were there to help. Look where it fucking got me. It's changing. Only way is forward.
Now that Irish Point is back under your control, I'm gonna need you to bring in as much money as you can. Going after Marcano ain't gonna be cheap.
And I imagine you'll be wanting your cut of the proceeds.
That's right.
Can't say I'm a fan of someone looming over me. But a deal's a deal. I asked Nikki to manage those moonshine runs, but she can't bring them all on her own. That liquor hauls in a fair amount. We'll talk to her. She's around here somewhere if she ain't out quail hunting.
Quail ain't in season.
Oh, for her kind, it's always in season. Now. Oh, you'll excuse me. Oh, I have to go to see Mr. Barbieri. He's probably getting a little lonely. Lonely.
Едь уже куда-нибудь. Луизиана. Да, интересно получается.
I'm in a mood to get stinking drunk tonight. Got an extra ticket to the game this weekend. Wanna come?
Так. И чё? Праведно долбанутые. Томас Берг. Прошивание. Ну, как-то так.
Shit. If Verdun gets any more, Mickey, they're gonna have to paint it green.
Если оно не обязательно, тогда поехали. Куда-то туда. Так, давайте тогда посмотрим. Вот, давайте вот сюда заедем. Что-то там хотят нам сказать. Отец. Это... это проповедник. Другими словами. Что вы здесь понаставали? Что, олени совсем уже ездить разучили? Будем стоять как олени все, кучкой. Нет, это не для меня. Я вас объеду, проеду, растолкаю, затолкаю. К проповеднику к нашему полетели. Так, ну что, ирландский квартал мы вернули этому ирландцу Берку. Вот. Но сейчас посмотрим, что там за задание. Что этот отец хочет. Ну да, церковь, я же говорил. А вот здесь. Вот. Поехали.
I can't believe what I'm reading, what I'm hearing on the radio. What you doing?
You knew how it was gonna go down. I sat right there and told you.
Maybe I'm just realizing there's a difference between hearing about something in the abstract and seeing it splash across the front page of the newspaper.
You didn't think I'd go through with it?
I don't know. I knew. I knew as soon as you regained consciousness. I could see it. I look at you. I see who you were. A little boy who didn't have much, but who also wasn't angry about it. A little boy who shared, who laughed, who just enjoyed being. I wonder what happened to him.
He finally realized how things work.
Is that so?
How many times was the orphanage vandalized by rednecks? How many times do we have to drive around asking restaurants for their leftovers because we didn't have nothing else to eat?
Did we have to deal with racist assholes? Sure. But whenever they did something, folks come around and help us. White, black, Baptist, Lutheran, you name it. You know how all you boys got new jackets on Christmas? Those came from an old white woman, a Calvinist. She spent the entire year making them. If all you ever look for is evil, it's all you ever gonna see.
I gotta go.
Да-да-да,
I never
погнали.
wanted this for you, Lincoln. I wanted you to have a good life.
Я понял, отец. Понял. Ты мне будешь лекцион читать, а мне он, честно, ну не очень-то и нужен. Забрать досье Вито. Полетели, заберем досье на Вито. С ирландцем мы все отбомбили. Теперь полетели забирать досье на Вито. Будем, я так понял, Вито тоже, походу, наш союзник будет. Ну что же, будет так, значит будет так. Посмотрим. Теперь мы партнеры? Знак вопроса. Ну, придется быть партнерами. Если эти решили всех бортануть, придется за этот подступок отвечать реально. Политоны стоят, что-то там труд перетирают. Погнали. Вот ты куда? Да погнали наверх.
Who we shooting?
Didn't you hear? We're about to find ourselves in the middle of a race war.
I've seen you shoot. I think I'll be alright.
Hey, with this fucking rifle, I'm Wild Bill Hickok. So, how's the Padre handling all this? You know, the bloody path of mayhem and revenge you've embarked upon?
Still not happy about it. Thinks you're most likely the devil.
You know, I had a look at his service record. Oh, settle down. I was just curious. He was a medic, but he saw action at Klimbaugh with the 614th. He was credited with taking out 2 Kraut tanks on top of the 16 men he shot. A lot of killing for a would-be priest.
That was different. It was during a war.
And this isn't? Look, I'm just saying, we didn't win that war by worrying about hurting someone's feelings. We won it by bombing the Krauts and Nips back to the Stone Age. Padre'd be wise to remember that.
Yeah, maybe. I'll catch you later.
You're not still sore about me looking into the Padre, are you? I guess you were able to keep Burke sober long enough to get him on our side? The man himself, Mr. Vito Scaletta.
You gotta be shitting me.
Last couple months have been pretty tough on old Vito. Sal's always hated him. Thought he was a mole for the commission, but he couldn't do anything about it because Vito's made. After the heist, Sal refused to pay Vito his cut, and then he put the clamps on him. He's been trying to limit Vito's ability to pay what's owed.
And if Scaletta can't kick up, the commissioner give Marcano permission to whack him.
The only reason that Vito is still above ground is because he has a couple off-the-record businesses. He's been using that money to pay Sal.
Gotta give Scaletta credit. Pretty goddamn tenacious.
He's lasted a lot longer than I thought he would, but the clock is ticking. A couple weeks ago, Sal sent in his nephew, a kid named Michael Greco, to help Vito run River Row. Greco's been using his guys to limit what Vito can do, where he can go. Once he has Vito completely boxed in, he'll make his move.
Scaletta has to know what Greco has planned. I'll pay him a visit. See if I can leverage this thing with Greco to bring Scaletta around to my way of thinking.
I'm sure I'll appreciate your concern.
Да, интересно, интересно. Так, хорошо, тогда полетели. К Вито поедем, к ресторану Вито. Сейчас по берегу долетим, 1200 метров. Не так-то и далеко, но не так-то и близко. Ладно, полетели. Полетели, полетели. Еще один райончик отвоюем. Во как. Вот, по красоте красиво вошли. Куда ж ты лезешь? Что это было? Алло. Так.
Any word about how it's going in there? How do you think? Vito's taking his beat. Wish Greco would just let us kill the post some bitch and get it over with. Huh?
Б. Комцуми. Иди, иди, иди сюда, иди сюда, иди. По красоте мы тебя обработали.
What the shit was that?
Давай, давай, сюда подтягивайся.
Quit clowning! Gonna find. Must be hearing things again. What?
Что ты, фраер? Обделался, походу, да? Так, что у нас здесь?
You and me ain't getting paid enough to worry about, right, Walt?
You know what I mean. Look, I get doing them
Ого,
cold
кто-то орёт.
Hell, bringing that dumb cracker Richie in makes some kind of sense. But Vito's made.
Was made. Word come down from on high that Skaletta's out. And that means he's out. Anyway, Greco might be stupid. He might even be crazy. But right now, he's the one calling the shots.
Так, видим 2, 4. Так, давайте тогда аккуратненько ползем. Вот-вот, нужно вот сюда вот.
The hell was that?
Так, есть такое дело.
Jesus, I got some on. Probably bought somebody's problem. Holy balls! Spotted! Tough motherfucker, you lost another one. That shit's on. Don't hurt. Just stings a little. Running for cover! Get behind him! Get... He's fucking dropping us! Say what you gotta say.
Побежали. Когда освобождать Вито? Да пшел ты вон.
Looks like I got here just in time, Vito.
Lincoln. How's this possible? I thought you were dead.
Bullet was deflected by my skull. Came out the back.
Talk about some goddamn luck.
Worst place to shoot a fella's in the forehead. Skull's harder than you think. Come on. We need to have a talk.
When I heard about what happened, I went to Marcano, asked for my cut right then and there. Figured if he fucked you and Sammy, I'd be next.
Yeah, I'm guessing he didn't go for it.
Said he wanted to wait for the heat to die down. Didn't want me running around, buying expensive shit, getting noticed. Like I'm some fucking amateur, never sat on a big score before. The money I fronted for the robbery was pretty much everything I put away. Didn't have enough to run, so I stayed. Commission wouldn't let him just kill me, so I figured I'd make that cocksucker jump through every hoop. Make him prove I deserve to get whacked. Wasn't much, but it was something.
Heard he brought in his nephew to push you out.
A kid named Michael Greco. Nephew by marriage, not blood.
Sure didn't number in here.
Yeah. They were looking to see what other rackets I was running. Like I'd leave a fucking paper trail in my office. Don't bother with that shit. Look, appreciate you getting me out of the freezer and all, but, what are you doing here?
Marcano deserves to pay for what he did, so I'm going after him. Him, his brothers, his lieutenants, all of them. I'm gonna need your help.
Look, pretty much whittled me down to nothing. I mean, this is it.
For now, maybe. Once I take back River Road from Greco, money will start coming in, it'll be a different story.
Well, so we're partners now.
As long as you do what I say and give me what I want when I want it.
So goodbye, Marcano, hello, Lincoln Clay.
It's either that or more of this. And next time I won't be around to fish your ass out the freezer.
Nobody kills that scumbag but me. You bring me Greco, I'm in.
Tell me about his rackets.
He took over the dock union and he's got a warehouse. He has a lot of valuable shit in there. You take both of them out, Greco's finished. A couple of my guys been keeping tabs on him. You should talk to them. They'll fill you in.
All right.
Отлично, короче. Так. О. Консильери. Ну, это нужно, это нужно. Чтобы реально бабки не пропадали. Контрабанда. Как-то так, да, все. Все, теперь все эти братва у нас. Есть ли смысл здесь ставить? Ну, наверное, ж есть.
Fuck out of me. With Greco around, ain't no one feeling real secure about that place, so we just keep at it.
Где установили прослушку, нажмите P. Либо. Ага, это дополнительное задание, это основные задания, это дополнительные. Ладно, хорошо, так. Что ж, на этом мы закончим эту серию. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки, пишите комментарии. Всем пока!